This is my daughter Polly. She's been out of town for a few days, so I wanted to show her what I've been working on. Let's go into the back. Along the fence line here, there is several hydrangea bushes and other things. A lot of this foliage coming up, that's called surprise lilies. Another week or so, that's going to die back. And around August, it'll send up lilies. It'll come up, boom, hence the surprise. Usually by then we've forgotten that there was anything there.
Coral honeysuckle. A nice, unique color. Now, mostly in this bed, these are all daylilies. And these will bloom up. You can see some buds just starting here. In another week or so, these will start to bud out. All of these daylilies. In the background, see some geraniums. I put these in a raised bed, hanging basket with petunias. If we come back here in this part, these are vinca. They've been planted here in this bed. We come here to the patio garden. It's in the shade this time of day. It's late afternoon.
Now, I wanted to show you the patio garden. Just point out some things we've planted since you've been here. There's State Fair zinnias in the back, and in the front are some marigolds. Those grass-like things are daylilies. They'll be blooming here in another week or so. I have some pots that I put out. This one right here is Dipladena, and there's some other pots around. Now the interesting thing is over here in the rose garden, this is the start of the bloom time, the first blooming of roses here in the spring. And this particular bush is a grandiflora. It's called Sitting Pretty. Just look at all the buds on this. Within the next week or so, I'm anticipating that this would just be full of pink roses. Now the other rose bushes in the bed also have buds on them. One thing is, you'll notice that all of these rose bushes have labels, and that's very important that you remember, because someone will come up and say, "What variety of rose is that?" And you'll go, I used to remember, but now I've forgotten what it is. So always put a label, and then when people come up and ask you, you'll know exactly what kind of rose bush that is. Okay, let's move along a little bit here. Notice underneath the crabapple tree, there's a lot of this ground cover. It's wild violets. And I've left it in place as a ground cover. I don't have the inclination or time or money to really clear it all out and add mulch. But I did clear out a small area in the front where I've planted vinca. This will get sun in the late afternoon, and so it's a nice area, and the rabbits don't seem to bother the vinca. So let's turn around and walk toward the back here. Okay, Polly, you can see back here the prior homeowner had vegetables in this raised bed, but I decided to go with all flowers.
in the raised bed, I've got, well, these are phlox in front and peonies, but in the raised bed, I've got tall marigolds in the back here, and then black-eyed Susan on the right. Now, black-eyed Susans I planted last year, and so hopefully they'll come back. They've spread out some this season. There's more, and hopefully by next year they'll continue to spread. Maybe they'll fill the bed here.